this. We need to know more about you.
First thing I want to say about Terry, he knew all these songs by heart. He would take us sailing in the Caribbean, and we'd have to sing these songs. Well, we'll get to almost killing me in just a minute. Second thing about Terry and sailing is that he cooked. He loved to cook. We pulled into some unknown port in some Caribbean island. This was before he tried to kill me. And all these people come up in these little boats and they want to sell you things. Terry bought them. He bought a lobster that was this big. We ate that lobster for a week. I mean, he cooked every piece of the lobster and we ate it and it was wonderful. So those are two things about Terry. And he tried to kill me. The engine died. We couldn't get into shore. Storm hit. It sent us straight out into the middle of the Caribbean. And it wasn't until the next afternoon that some Coast Guard cutter from some, little bitty island, country island, rescued us and brought us back. And I didn't speak to Terry for long. My first encounter with Terry was when I was working for John Coffey. How many remember John Coffey? When I was working for John Coffey 1,000 years ago, we used to gather Sunday morning, right, Mark?
Right.
Mark Ledbarg was there, and we would play softball at
West Enfield Park.
West Enfield Park, and it was a pickup game every time, and this was in the 70s, the early 70s, I think, Mark. Goodness gracious. So we have been acquainted for a long time. And then Terry, I became a lawyer. I think I might have been a lawyer at the time, I don't know. But he got on the other side of me in a divorce case. I drafted the mediated, it wasn't even a mediated settlement, it was just an agreement incident to divorce, I drafted it. We were in the hallway settling the case. That's where you settled cases back then. You didn't do it in offices and shit like that. You did it in the courthouse, the hallways. Well, we settled the case. I had the agreement prepared, handed it to Terry, and he proceeded to to correct my English. He worked on that thing for about 20 minutes. I got it back, and it was scratched off from top to bottom. He knew that I was too big for my britches back at that time. So he had to correct me and to put me in my place, which he did. I was pissed, but we worked it out, and I don't know, I'll bet that that agreement is probably on file in some clerk's office. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Well, that's it.
I've never heard it better. Thank you, Paul. So, number 4 in your pamphlet is the old rugged cross.